Coming to you live from the JRE Tobacco Aladino Mobile Studios, it's the Cigar Pulpit.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another sermon from the Cigar Pulpit. I'm the Bishop of Nick, and with me, as always,
it's Gator.
Jeff is doing everything he can to trigger his ex-wife.
Yeah, I'm giving it a go.
You're giving it a solid go.
Feeling frosty today.
You're tempting fate, my friend. You're pushing the envelope.
I'm getting the eyes.
I was like,
I'm getting the stink eye.
Pushing the envelope.
Try to get her to come on the show with us.
Dude, that's going to ruin your weekend.
Probably
let's be real. I'm going to say, I don't have room for you to move in. So
it's true. It's true.
Do you really want to be homeless on Veterans Day weekend?
No, I do not. Yeah, it's her birthday weekend.
Oh, that's true. And she did just say it would be a nice present.
To kick me out. Thanks, dear.
Well, there you go. Well, today we're going to be smoking another selection from the November My Monthly Cigars box. We'll be smoking the Nub Cameroon by Oliva. It is a 466 box press, so it's a torpedo that is 4x66.
A little guy.
It is a little guy. It has a Cameroon wrapper, a Nicaraguan binder, and Nicaraguan filler. And this cigar did receive a 92 rating from Cigar Aficionado.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. This is a hard box press.
It is a hard box press.
It's like a Lincoln log.
It is square, and it is little, dude. We
should have got a bunch of these and built a little log cabin.
It's short and squatty, but girthy.
You know what? Oh, here. Look. I want to put out this middle picture for everybody.
Oh, God. It's Jeff.
Let me get mine out of the cellophane.
Uh-huh.
This one really is in there.
It's really not. And there's not that much cellophane for you to do that with, because it's a tiny cigar.
You wouldn't think, but
so
it's still,
have
that's just stuck.
That issue. It's really not. You're just over there jacking around now. What are you doing? Come on.
It's not out yet.
Come on.
You can yell at me all you want. It's not going to speed it up. Oh, got it. So, if we took these and we set them up around our little Lincoln log cabin, they could be like the little, like fence.
That's true. They have the point.
Exactly.
Could keep the little Lincoln Indians out. Yeah.
Oh, my God. Native Americans, please.
Well, okay. Anyway. All right, well, I think we ought to just go ahead and dive right in.
Yes.
And jump into the cigar. Now, I'm going to I'm tempted. I think I'm going to take the band off now.
Really?
Yeah, it's a torpedo.
Did you get a picture?
I did. Okay. It's a torpedo. It's short. And I just have this overwhelming feeling that the band's going to get in the way.
Something's going to go south.
Yeah. So, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and take the band off real quick, and then we'll go ahead and prep to cut the cigar. The official cutting is brought to you by Dan the Man Ponder over there at Riverman Cigar Company of Crestwood, Missouri.
Dan the Cigar Man.
Our man Dan. He's been on Instagram saying some extraordinarily nice stuff about us, Jeff.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if you saw, but he was on there talking about how everybody needs to check out the show and blah, blah, blah. Had a very,
super nice.
Very nice picture of the three of us, chatting and everything, like with the headsets in the lounge and everything. It was really nice of Dan. And
that's really cool.
Really appreciate the kind words from Dan the Man over there. And you know what? It's been really great working with Dan. He's got an awesome selection. He's just salt of the earth, one of the best guys. And you guys, if you want to support a really, really great brick and mortar shop that cares about, offering the best customer service experience that it can and having a really great selection, you need to give Dan the Man Ponder over at Riverman Cigar Company a try.
I'll say this, Dan has forgotten more about cigars than I'll ever learn.
And he's getting in so many good ones here lately. He's got in quite a few limited ones and everything, including the number 4 from our friends over there at JRE Tobacco.
Our studio sponsor.
Exactly. They got in the Aladino Corojo Reserve number 4.
Yep.
And, he's got in 8 boxes of those, and I need to get by and get me some of those.
Well, that's kind of a limited release.
It
correct?
It is. And they've got in, quite a few boxes for one shop. So I think it's great. And, you can get by and get yourself some of those, and they're tasty little cigars. And Dan's
good
got
stuff.
them. So, and if you're not in the St. Louis area, you can always give Dan a call, and he does mail order. So you can get a box of cigars sent to you right away.
Why wouldn't you?
I know, right? So, guys, seriously, support Dan the Man Ponder. He's a good man. That's Dan the Man over there at Riverman Cigar Company of Crestwood, Missouri. And with that, it's time we go ahead and cut the cigar. And Jeff prematurely cut, throwing me off and pissing me off. You couldn't have waited another 3 seconds to where that was like, timed.
It was time.
It really wasn't. It was barely time. It was close to time, but it wasn't time.
So close.
All right.
Boy, cigars get a nice aroma.
The real issue.
Did you get enough draw?
That's the question. Torpedoes and I, we have that back and forth.
I did
conundrum.
I did the V cut, but I did a cross cut with it, and I think that opened mine up plenty.
I'm doing a straight cut, but I took off a few.
How's that?
I think it's better.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've got a good draw on mine.
Okay, so what are you getting on the cold draw?
Okay, hold on.
Really, you've been over there filleting that cigar this whole time, and you haven't come up with what you got before?
Mexican food.
We did have Mexican food prior to this. We did, but anyway.
What are you getting? I'm not. That's my problem. I'm not getting anything.
There's a sweetness, but it's not like a raisiny sweetness. This one's kind of like a
juniper berry?
No, it's not fucking juniper berry. I was coughing up shards of that for the next 24 hours after that.
Kristen and her friend Sarah are here on the deck with us, and I haven't told him this. I got him to eat a juniper berry on the show the other day.
You did tell her.
It was like
she
took a forest
she came
in
out
your
with
mouth.
the dogs.
Oh, that's right.
And you yelled at her on the cast.
That's right, I
and
did.
had a side conversation.
Yeah, I can't remember anything. Yep, juniper berry. What do you want to try today? I got some nutmeg in there. We can give you a spoonful of.
Kind of a nutty sweetness, by the way, as well.
Like a hazelnut?
I don't know.
Pistachio?
Would you count hazelnut as sweet? I wouldn't count hazelnut as sweet.
Well, what kind of sweet nuts do you like? Actually got Kristen to laugh out loud.
That's what she said.
Anyway. All right, then. You took me back there for a moment there, buddy. I think I'm going to go ahead and just light my cigar.
Fair.
This right here is why I hate box press.
Why?
Because this is hard.
You can't rotate it
to rotate
square
around in the hand.
Dude,
there's
nothing wrong
multiple times like I was just about to drop that cigar as I was lighting it.
Well, you have no dexterity.
I mean,
he can't figure out how to turn a box press in his mouth is the problem.
Not to mention the fact that the flame from this lighter was really close to my knuckle because the cigar is like 2 inches long. Like 4 inches it says 4 inches, but let's be real.
That cigar's not 4 inches.
By the time you clip off the end of the torpedo, you're getting about 3.5 inches of worth of cigar there. Yeah. So, yeah. It'll be a pulpit quick hit.
Yeah. This will be a 15-minute show, guys.
Anyway, well, initial thought. I mean, it's kicking off a lot of smoke.
It is. I mean, it's got a good flavor to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, it's putting off a lot of smoke. I've got a fairly even burn line going. That is a concern. Oh, we did a retro.
Ooh, try
just watch Nick's head explode.
Try the retro. Yeah. There's some spice to the retro, buddy. That's where that Nicaragua's at.
A little bit. It's not as bad as you're making it out. I'll do one more. Hold on.
That's
where
the Nicaragua's at. It's the spice on the retro. The actual, smoking, there's a little...
Okay, I got more that time. I let it linger.
Right.
Yeah, I can get the spice.
Mm-hmm.
It's not black pepper. Just spicy. I do love Cameroon tobacco.
It's not bad.
Yeah,
it's
good
not
cigar.
bad. I just feel like I'm already halfway through it.
I know. It feels like we're in the back half.
I know.
Before we
now that
we start,
we're in the back half of the cigar. Yeah, it's weird.
So I brought us snacks.
I know you're going to trigger the hell out of everybody with us eating on the cast again.
That's true. So I'm so excited about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to offer them up to Sarah and Kristen too.
Oh my gosh!
I found caramel ding dongs.
Is this where I make the joke about Jeff hanging out down in the gay bars in Tijuana?
It was a donkey show.
That's even worse. Jeff found the caramel ding dongs.
Mm-hmm.
He's all about them.
Somehow you've made caramel ding dongs racist. I don't know how you did that.
I didn't make it racist.
That's how it just came off.
Oh my God, this is awesome.
What did I do?
Jeff's going to put Pedro's caramel ding dong in his mouth.
Oh, God. I don't think you can say that. Oh, come on. Give it a go.
Kristen wants nothing to do with the caramel ding dong.
Nothing to do with the caramel ding dong. No part of it. Okay, let's bust these things open.
So happy.
You sure you don't want to try one?
Oh, God. We're going to trigger everybody. Like, why? What is the point of this?
Oh, she's got a Butterfinger.
Mm-hmm.
Which is better than a Butterface.
Mm-hmm. You and I have discussed the idea of making a snack segment on the show.
We have, actually. Let me get mine out of the plastic.
Oh, dear God. This right here is why you did this. It just now dawned on me. This was the entire reason for you to bring this to the table.
These are in there.
Have you even popped the plastic on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, look.
You're going to crush that cake.
Wait, it's fighting. Doesn't want to come
you
out.
and the tiny cakes. You like the tiny cakes.
I do like tiny cakes.
Yeah.
I always send Nick a picture every time I go to
Every
Chinese.
time he goes to the Chinese buffet, he sends me a picture of 2 of the strawberry tiny cakes with 1 of the chocolate tiny cakes on the plate. And there's a message in there for those of you who are thinking about it. 2 pink, 1 brown.
Give it a second.
Yeah.
Okay, dude, you ready?
Oh, we're doing this, huh?
Yes, we are eating the caramel ding dongs live on the show.
All right. Well, nothing like 2 fat guys chewing has awesome radio here, but whatever. All right.
We've already had 2 other ASMRs. Why not?
Oh God. All right. Well,
okay.
Time for the caramel ding dong.
Initial thoughts.
It's delightful.
It is, isn't it?
It's got that Hostess chocolate on the outside, but it's like a caramel cake.
Well, it is.
I like the caramel frosting on the inside.
I know, right? Because I thought it would just be the white frosting, but it's not.
I'll tell you what.
It's a caramel cream filling. I just read it.
You know what this would be good with?
What?
This would be good with some fucking good coffee.
Yes, it would.
And speaking
of that,
fucking good coffee.
Yeah.
Guys, this is
good with it.
This is the Friday show. And as of noon Eastern time today,
Live.
Friday, November the
12th. What was that? Did you just fart?
No, it was me making noise in my mouth because I was thinking.
It sounded like a fart.
November the 12th.
That wouldn't be the first time you've done that on the show.
The official Fahking Good Pulpit blend known as the Daily Press.
That's right.
Actually, it's just Daily Press.
Yeah.
Because Jeff wanted to get rid of the. So it's just Daily Press.
It's the whole Facebook thing. Lose the.
I get it, but it's kind of awkward to say that the name of the cigar is
Daily Press.
Daily Press. Yeah. Anyway, whatever. So Daily Press is available on mymonthlycigars.com
and
as well as
FakkingGoodCoffee.com.
FakkingGoodCoffee.com.
That's right.
And so the deal is, guys, you're going to have, details are a little thin as of recording time right now, but
it'll be there.
It'll be there. And we're thinking that it's going to be available in 12-ounce bags as well as 1-pound bags. And you'll be able to go on and get your bag of pulpit coffee, so you can drink that with your cigars and your caramel ding dongs.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I didn't know caramel ding dongs were a thing.
That was
And
tasty. That was good. That was good.
I've needed this in my life, apparently.
That was good.
Yeah.
And, but anyway.
You want one? Here, I'm going to hook Sarah up with one. With her? Okay. Kristen's still turning down my ding-dong.
What's new there? But anyway, no, head on over to mymonthlycigars.com or
It's amazing she still talks to either one of us.
Fucking good coffee. Well, I got no reason. But anyway, and fuckinggoodcoffee.com and get your bag of the Pulpit Daily Press coffee. It's the one that was selected not only by you and I, but also by the Mugger Coppers.
Yep.
I
love that so much.
It's a Sumatra blend. And you want to get in on that, and it's a good coffee.
Yeah, it really is a good coffee.
So you guys are going to want that.
So what are your thoughts, Sarah? Okay, I could see that.
She says it kind of has like a mapley taste. I could see that. It's kind of an artificial caramel going on, but I mean, it's close. It's a light, maybe a light maple. I could see it. Yeah. No. It was good.
Well, there's a fine line between like a maple syrup and a caramel, caramelized stuff anyway. So, I could see that all day.
Interesting.
Have you ever tapped a tree?
I have not.
I haven't either.
Doesn't count when you stick your dick in a knot hole, Jeff.
I was watching a show the other day, and I don't remember what it was, but some guy froze to death with his dick in a tree. Do you remember? What was that? Do you remember?
What the?
Oh, it was Shameless.
Oh, I'm like, what the hell are you watching? Where dudes are sticking their dicks in trees.
Shameless.
Okay.
Yeah. We just finished it.
Okay.
It was good. I don't want to say anymore because you haven't finished it.
I was going to say, it's on my list. Actually, there's a new documentary out about Brittany Murphy that I want to check out.
Yeah.
I want to check that out. I heard it was pretty good.
Yeah.
So, I need to check that out.
Now, she's the one that had, the flu or something and died in the shower?
No, I don't know how she died, to be honest. I know she died relatively young.
She was a very, very pretty, good actress.
Oh, yeah. I mean, she was the voice of Luann on King of the Hill.
That's right.
Yep. Boy, there's a show that at the time that it was on, I didn't fully appreciate, but have since learned to absolutely love. There's so much, just dry humor in King of the Hill. And then there's Bobby. Mr.
Bobby.
That's my purse. I don't know you. And just hauls off and kicks you in the nuts. That's probably my favorite one, is when he goes to the women's self-defense class and learns to kick guys in the nuts.
Good God. Okay, yeah, she died of pneumonia at age 32. That was back in 2009. She'd been sick. And then I think there was some anemia and, possible drug interactions there too.
Yeah, she had some issues, I know, but still, no, that's on HBO. I want to check that out.
Yep. I haven't, I've only seen the commercial for it. I haven't delved into it yet. So.
Okay. Well, there we go. So, anyway, boy, we've done a lot in 18 minutes here, Jeff.
I know. We're 2/3 of the way through our cigar.
I know. We've had ding-dongs. And
granted, we started 1/3 of the way in already. So.
There you go. So this is Veterans Day that we're recording on. And I just want to say Happy Veterans Day to my co-host, Jeff.
Oh, well, thank you. I did next to nothing. Now, our friend Sarah here...
Well, that's no surprise to anybody that you did next to nothing.
I do the bare minimum.
And that's true. And Sarah's sitting here, and I'm remiss and I apologize. You're right. Happy Veterans Day.
Sarah spent time, if I'm not mistaken, in Iraq and Afghanistan. So, yep.
And you had ulcerative colitis and bailed out.
Yes. Well, I didn't bail out. They threw me out as hard and fast as they could.
They smelled your farts. They don't want anything to do with it.
Who does?
Even the United States military said we can't handle that kind of ordinance.
It was weapons grade.
Not yellow cake.
Okay, here's the thing. Biological weapons are against the Geneva Convention. So
sending you into a war zone was just not going to happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a war crime.
Well, that's messed up.
A little bit. It's kind of fun the way the wind's blowing today with the sun coming in behind you. Like every time you exhale, you're just in a cloud of smoke.
Yeah, it's because it blows the smoke right back at me. The way the wind is shifting,
it's kind of fun.
It's like just right in my face. Anyway, so what are you getting on the Nub Cameroon there?
I'm getting a little of the spicy Cameroon flavor. Are you getting any of that?
I'm getting caramel tiny cake.
That's true. You want another one?
No.
I got a whole box.
I know. You went for the fatty load and bought the 10-count box.
I don't even know if you can get these in the 2-pack.
I mean, I would think.
Well,
why would they not?
They're a special limited edition deal.
Are they really?
Yeah.
I think where on that box is it? How can food be limited edition?
Because they don't make it that long.
I mean, it's like the whole thing with
cakes.
the Oreos.
Oh, limited Christmas edition.
What does caramel ding dongs have to do with Christmas?
Maybe it's Thanksgiving.
I could see Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's at least they're not pumpkin spice, for the love of God.
Yeah, I wouldn't have much interest in that.
You don't like the pumpkin spice?
Well, I don't mind like pumpkin bread and whatnot.
Zucchini bread's good.
It is. But I don't know how chocolate-covered pumpkin spice cake would be.
Oh, I bet there are people out there just jonesing for it right now thinking about it.
I don't know.
Because people are team pumpkin spice or they're not. It's kind of like cilantro. People like cilantro or they don't like cilantro. There's no middle ground. It's like there's no take it or leave it with that.
I like a little bit. I don't like a lot. And typically with cilantro, they over-cilantro it.
Some people, and I
like
guess
that
this is
much
true.
cilantro.
I mean, it was on the internet, so why not believe it?
Just a little on my street tacos, not like a shit ton.
Apparently, some people in their genetics, it tastes different than it does to other people. Like it tastes like a cleaner or something to some folks.
Okay.
And they can't stand it. I, on the other hand, I like it, but hard to grow.
I've never tried.
Yeah, being a gardener, I tried to grow it. Kristen really likes it, and I tried to grow it for her one time, and it just barely came up, and like within 2 weeks, it had already bolted and seeded out. It wasn't worth eating, so I gave up on that. I've had trouble with that, and I've had trouble with spinach, and some other crops like that.
Way to put in an effort, Jeff.
Well, I mean, you put it out, you grow it. The problem is it bolts so quickly that you don't get to eat. You don't have a long season to eat it. Let's put it that way. Where my kale just grows year long, and I can eat that anytime I want to.
You know why it grows year long? Because people needed garnish for the steak dishes year long.
I like kale.
It's garnish.
Especially this time of the year.
It's garnish.
When kale or cole crops get cold, that's when the roots send up all the sugars up into the leaves to keep them from freezing, and that's why they taste better.
It's garnish.
I happen to like it. You ate my salad the other day, and I had kale in it.
That was a while ago, dude.
Yeah, but I put kale in. I put healthy things in it and just didn't tell you.
You put every damn thing in it.
I had a lot of stuff in it. It was a good salad. It was a good salad. So, Nick.
Yeah.
I have another snack for you.
Oh, God,
I went all in.
Another snack.
And got you an individually wrapped chocolate-covered cherry.
I do. Oh, and it's a Sella chocolate-covered cherry.
It's one of the good ones.
It is one of the good ones. Oh, God. Come on, you dumb man. Fuck it. I don't want it. Nope. You're going to fucking make me work for it like that? I don't want it. Some horse shit right there.
It's one of my favorite things to do to you.
Fucking bullshit.
Anyway, come on. I got one, too. Let's eat them up.
What? Why are we eating more food on the cast?
People like to hear us.
No, I don't think they do. I think we've triggered enough people with the ding-dong. I mean, I think this is...
You trigger a lot of people with your ding-dong.
That's a dirty lie. Now you're making me freaking unwrap. I'm going to get chocolate-covered cherry out of fucking...
Let me get my cherry out of the wrapper.
Oh, my God. It's a chocolate... It should take like 3 seconds. It's the holiday times now.
Uh-huh. We're going to do this for every show through Christmas.
You know what? I could be down with that.
Mm-hmm.
I do like
Why does anybody listen to us?
I do like the chocolate-covered cherries.
Yeah, these are good ones. You're right. The ones with the milky white, they're horrible.
Yeah.
There's two completely different chocolate-covered cherries out there.
There
For
are
the holiday aficionados.
Yeah, the cream. No.
No.
You're going to have the clear juice in the middle.
So you're not a fan of the cream?
Nah, you got to have the clear juice.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Anyway.
You've already asked.
I have already asked, yes.
My ash is half the length of my cigar right now. Yeah.
I see that. Well, Jeff, why don't we get into a little bit of cigar news?
Let's do it.
Okay, so first up, Jeff, there's going to be a new cigar coming from our friends over there at Aganor Salif.
Okay.
The Guardian of the Farm, you know, the ones that are based off the dogs at the farm, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They have a new one coming called the Cerebus,
Really?
which is named for the mythical three-headed hound that guarded the gates of Hades.
Oh, my.
And this cigar is a Nicaraguan Puro, and it's going to use Aganor Salif tobacco, and it's going to feature the company's new Corojo 2012 tobacco for the wrapper. It's going to be offered in 3 sizes in 15-count boxes, and it's slated to be released during the first quarter of 2022.
Okay.
So if you're a big fan of the Guardian of the Farm, be looking for the Cerebus.
I like Aganor Salif.
I do too. They're good.
Yep.
All right, next up, we've got more news.
We're going to do that every time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
I wanted to clarify, make sure. You love your soundboard.
I do like my soundboard. So this next bit of news is coming from our friend Michael Herklotz and the folks over there at Ferio Tego. They've announced that 2 more former Nat Sherman blends are going to be returning to stores very, very shortly. And we're going to see the Ferio Tego Timeless Pan-Americana, which originally debuted in 2014 as an exclusive for Nat Sherman, coming to stores. And then we're also going to see the Timeless Supreme. Now, the Pan-Americana is coming with the same blend as before. It's an Ecuadorian Sumatra wrapper over a Nicaraguan binder and fillers from Costa Rica and Nicaragua.
Okay.
And it's coming in, looks like 4 sizes. And then the Timeless Supreme is...
Now, the Supreme, that is also a former cigar of Nat Sherman, correct?
Yes.
Because I've had that.
Now reblended for Ferio Tego.
Okay.
It's made at the Plasencia factory, and it features entirely Nicaraguan tobaccos. But it was originally introduced in 2012 as the Timeless Nicaraguan, but since was rebranded to the Timeless Supreme in 2018.
I know it is the Supreme, not the Nicaraguan.
Also coming out in 4 sizes. So you're going to have more and more of the former Nat Sherman cigars coming out under the Ferio Tego line here very, very soon.
When's our buddy Herklotz going to come on the show?
I've emailed him, so we just need to hear back.
Good deal.
Yep.
If you're listening, Michael, we want to get you on the show, buddy.
All right. So next up, since it is Christmas time, coming into Christmas time, I should say, Oliva has a very special Advent calendar sampler that's shipping to stores right now.
Take that back.
Right now.
Do they really?
It's an Advent calendar, and inside the package, it has 25 numbered slots. And during Advent, the Christmas holiday season that leads up to Christmas, you open up a slot corresponding to what day of Advent it is. It ends on December 24th, so Christmas Eve. The sampler is called the Oliva Holiday Countdown Calendar 2021 and contains 25 cigars, which are regular production cigars from Oliva. Every calendar contains the exact same cigars, but Oliva says the exact order may vary from sampler to sampler. And the long and short of it is, and I'm reading this article off a Half Wheel, and they have a full list of all the different sizes. Apparently, there are 2 Serie V Melanio cigars included that are not regularly offered by Oliva. It's a 6x54 Parejo size that was a distributor exclusive, and a 6x64 Parejo that is exclusive to the sampler. Otherwise, they list off all the rest of them. Sampler has an MSRP of $200, and 25 cigars, and they produced 10,000 of the samplers. So, there you go.
I wonder if we have anybody local that's going to carry those.
And, I don't know. I mean, it's not a bad gift. I mean,
no.
If you're looking for something for your cigar lover in your life.
The problem is with it being a gift is it's for pre-Christmas, so you'd have to give it at like Thanksgiving or something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Be good. Why not?
It's a pre-Christmas gift, not a post-Christmas gift.
Yeah. So,
And we've bored the heck out of Sarah and Kristen. They've just bailed on us.
I mean, that's okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
they were tired of our asses.
It really doesn't surprise me. So, all right, next up. So the price increases are starting to be announced for next year. So, Southern Draw Cigars is the first one that I've seen anything on. They've announced that price increases will be taking place along its entire catalog as of January 1st, 2022. It's going to be an increase of 4% on the wholesale price of cigars, making it the first price increase the company has done since June of 2018. Southern Draw attributes the need for an increase of the combination of inflation as well as increased labor and material costs.
Biden's America.
Guys, buckle up. Everybody, it's coming for everybody. You're gonna see it across the board.
It's not just cigars. It's everything.
Exactly. No, and that's exactly it. It's everything. So it was bound to happen in cigars. So
the price of gas is basically doubled.
Yeah.
In a year.
So, guys.
But what changed in that year?
Anyway.
I'll shut up.
But guys, when you see the prices going up, don't chew out your retailer. It's not their fault.
Nope.
I wouldn't even necessarily blame the manufacturer fully. It's just the way the economics of the world are right now. But it is what it is. So get ready for some small increases in your cigars.
Bend over and grab the ankles.
Yep. And finally, according to a report, premium cigar imports remained strong in July of 2021.
Well, yeah, we're in a boom, man.
New data from the Cigar Association of America says that imports continued at a strong pace during July. Per the CAA, there were 43.95 million premium cigars imported into the United States in July, which is an increase of 25.5% compared to July of 2020. This report from Half Wheel basically says that the numbers are not exact because of reporting differences. It estimates how many large cigars were actually premium cigars and, whatnot. But, the data, with that data added to previous data, CAA says that premium cigar sales are up 55.2% year-to-date compared to 2020.
Oh, wow.
It also means that there are more premium cigars imported in each of the first 7 months of 2021 compared to the same months in 2020. So...
You know what I attribute that to?
What's that?
Well, okay, and I know we've talked about how people had more time at home, people were working from home, they could sit and smoke a cigar on their deck and, do their Zoom calls or meetings and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also the fact that it has been a really stressful almost 2 years.
Yeah, and you know what? 2021 has been, in my opinion,
harder,
even rougher than 2020. Because 2020, look, everything kind of ground to a halt.
Yeah.
So you had that ability to kind of, look, there was stress, but you could kind of stop and catch your breath a little bit.
Yeah.
2021, it's almost like we're dealing with all the same issues of 2020, but back at normal, somewhat close to normal pace.
Yeah.
And it just feels even more stressful.
It's like you're running on a treadmill that, is all like frayed,
mm-hmm.
And got holes in it. And yeah, it's just, there's just like potholes and landmines everywhere.
It's no fun.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But I think that is a reason for the uptick in the premium cigars. People are looking for ways to calm down, relax, take a breath.
Yeah.
And, as you and I have talked about a lot, that's what premium cigars afford you.
Mm-hmm.
And even this little guy, it's a half-hour smoke probably. But most cigars are a good 45 minutes to an hour that you just have to sit and chill and relax.
Exactly. Yeah. And so that's it for cigar news for this week.
Well, there you go.
So I'm enjoying the nub. It's not bad.
Yeah.
I don't like the size.
I'm down to the nub on the nub.
I don't like the size.
Too small?
It's just too small.
You don't like short cigars. You don't like Robustos.
No, I mean, dude, when you're looking at this, you got an MSRP of $9 on this thing. I mean, we've been smoking it for half an hour, and I'm at the point of this cigar right now that normally
you'd toss.
I would probably consider tossing this cigar.
I'm going to stretch mine out with my pipe.
And that's the problem, is I'm going to stretch this thing out as long as I possibly can because I don't feel
it's
like
a $9 cigar.
I don't feel like I've gotten really much out of it.
Yeah.
I think it's a decent cigar. I think the flavor and taste of it and everything's been good. The size, though, it kills me. So, realistically, I get the concept here in that if you only have maybe half an hour to smoke something, you can do this. But I don't have only half an hour. I have much more time than half an hour. And so I'm sitting here and I'm kind of like,
We'll fire up something else.
I'm almost done with this. So now what?
We'll fire up something else.
No, I know. It's just,
I got a humidor in there full. We'll figure something out.
Anyway.
Guess what, motherfucker?
Oh, my.
That means it's time for 3 cigars that we smoked and enjoyed this week. So, Jeff, do you have your 3 cigars all ready?
I do.
Well, why don't you go ahead and go first then?
I'm going to start out with one that we did on the show recently.
Okay.
I smoked the extra McFly we had.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I like that cigar. I like everything by Oscar, though.
Yeah.
It's just, I know it didn't blow your skirt up. You didn't like that it kind of went in reverse a little bit on you on the flavor notes.
Yeah. It
started strong, ended mild.
Yeah, it went the wrong direction for me.
Yeah, I got no problem with that.
Okay.
You got a burst of flavor there at the beginning, and then it mellows into a cigar that I like. So it's kind of the best of both worlds for me.
There you go. Well, my first cigar is one that I smoked the other day while I was, or just after I finished the newspaper for this week. It's the All Saints St. Francis from our friend Mickey Pegg over there at All Saints Cigars.
When's Mickey coming on?
As soon as we get a date.
Yeah, we need to get that worked out.
Yeah. But
I think that'll be a good interview.
I'll tell you what, that was a good cigar, man. It had some really good flavor. I think you're going to like it. It was a box press, but not everybody can be perfect.
I like box press.
But it was a really good cigar. I really enjoyed it. So anyway.
Okay,
what's
next up for
you?
me, I had what is now becoming a very limited cigar for me.
Uh-oh.
I'm putting my nub, by the way, in the pipe so I can finish it. This has turned into a thing for me.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's a good way to finish out that last bit of cigar. So,
Look at you being economical.
Well, I mean, I'm cheap, let's be honest.
I know.
So if I can finish the nub of my cigar with the pipe and not burn my hands, I'm all in. I did a Perdomo Factory Tour blend.
Not many of those left.
No, and I am going to miss those when they're gone. That's one of my go-to cigars.
You better see if you can, stock up on them while there's still some out and left in the wild.
Yeah, because they're becoming endangered quickly.
Yeah. No, you're gonna have to see about finding those. Well, my next cigar, speaking of Perdomo, was actually a Perdomo Reserve, but it was the 10th anniversary Maduro. I had one of those the other night while I was
spicy for me, but a good stick.
I had one of those the other night while I was out editing the episode for Tuesday.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Now, next up for me, and I'm running out of these.
Oh God, another thing you're running out.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to track these down and get some more. The Casada 1974, one of my favorite cigars.
I mean,
and you were kind enough to buy me a box.
I
of
was
those.
going to say that box of those from Christmas lasted almost the whole year.
They did, but I did not. And I still owe you a Christmas gift.
You do.
I'll have to make this year's doubly nice.
Mm-hmm. Well, there you go.
Yep.
I have a thought.
What's that?
Not that I'm not going to throw it out now.
Well, now I'm lost.
Nothing dirty.
Okay, good, because I don't like you like that. Okay.
Nothing dirty. Anyway, my last one is actually the one that you and I smoked on last Friday's show. So, going the full length of the week.
Yeah.
The J.C. Newman American.
Oh, yeah.
I really did enjoy that cigar.
You've been a big fan of those Americans.
I do like them.
And it's timely with this being Veterans Day that you mentioned that cigar. I like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I didn't even consider that. But
everything.
Yeah.
Hinges on the box, everything's American
everything
made.
about it.
Yep.
American made. Great cigar.
America.
Yep. So that would be 3 cigars that I smoked and enjoyed this week.
Do we have a segment from our good friend Broccoli Rob?
It is time for Final Third Friday with our man Broccoli Rob. He's got another cigar review coming at us. I know things have been advancing very rapidly over there at the Final Third Cigar Lounge in Pendleton.
I can't wait to go over and visit and support him. So.
I know.
Broccoli's a good cat.
Yeah, I don't know exactly when the grand opening and everything's going to be, but I know that he's got a list of people that are chomping at the bit for that party.
Yeah.
Our
friend Travis wants to do PR for him.
I know. I've heard from a couple of yeah, I know, right? I've heard from a couple of the parishioners that they're wanting to make the drive up there to Indiana to, scope out his place when it opens.
Yeah,
so,
it could be a good time.
Yeah, I'm thinking first quarter next year sometime. It's going to be a convergence into Indiana, so it'll be fun. Well, anyway, why don't we hear from Broccoli Rob with his Final Third Friday review?
Awesome.
It's time for Final Third Friday with my man, Broccoli Rob.
Thank the pulpit it's Friday, my smoky friends. This is your man Brock coming to you from the Final Third Cigar and Whiskey Lounge, smoking the Protocol Elliot Ness Maduro for the Final Third Friday Cigar of the Week. The Protocol Elliot Ness Maduro is a medium body and strength Nicaraguan Puro, blended at the San Latano factory in Nicaragua, utilizing a Nicaraguan broadleaf wrapper with Nicaraguan Habano binder and Nicaraguan Corojo fillers. I am smoking the 6x52 box press Toro for this review. This cigar has good construction with a solid triple cap, perfect for the Colibri Deep V cutter. The aroma on the foot is a barnyard and cocoa note. Cold draw is hay with a touch of spice left on the tongue. Good smoking characteristics from billowing smoke to a great draw. One major burn touch-up in the middle of the first third and a minor touch-up in the second third, but that did not take away from the enjoyment of this cigar at all. Getting into the flavor notes, the first third offers up notes of earth, coffee, cedar, and baker's chocolate, with black pepper on the tongue and through the retrohale. The second third has the notes marrying well with earth, coffee, cocoa, and hay balanced nicely, with black pepper dancing on the palate and through the retrohale. The final third continues to build nicely with the same notes of coffee and earth, with bitter dark chocolate, molasses, and rye toast showing up in this third. Black pepper remains on the tongue and through the retrohale. Ash was a bit flaky and fell in 1-inch chunks. The Protocol Elliot Ness Maduro is a great cigar paying homage to the American Prohibition agent who is famous for his efforts to take down Al Capone. This is part of the Protocol Lawman series. In the end, I gave the Protocol Elliot Ness Maduro a Final Third Cigar rating of 92. This is just one of the great cigars from this series. You can follow me on my journey as I open up the Final Third Cigar and Whiskey Lounge in Ingalls, Indiana in the coming months. We are just 5 minutes from Pendleton and Fortville and only 15 to 20 minutes from Fishers. I'm looking forward to sharing some of the updates of the building as we continue to plan and start construction on the remodel any day now. You can follow along with me on Instagram at Final Third Cigar and also check out finalthirdcigar.com for full reviews of cigars and other cigar-related content. More content coming soon. Have a great weekend and remember to relax, smoke the cigars, drink the bourbon, and enjoy each cigar you smoke down to the Brock. Till next week, cheers.
So the Elliot Ness, huh?
I can't say as I've ever had it, but that's why we
hear
do
the
this.
reviews. Yeah,
Broccoli gets his hands on some cigars that we don't get, and so it's one of those things that we get an opportunity to talk about some cigars that we normally wouldn't have. So
love it.
Sounds good to me. But,
very cool.
Yeah. Anyway.
So this cigar that we're smoking today, the
Nub Cameroon.
That's right. Comes to us from our friends over at mymonthlycigars.com.
Indeed it does. And
Nicky Gervais there.
Why don't we hear about My Monthly Cigars?
I think so.
This would normally be the time that I give some information about My Monthly Cigars, but I've hired that out this week, so take it away.
My Monthly Cigars is a premium cigar subscription service. It comes in a variety of different size boxes at affordable prices. Use offer code PULPIT and get free shipping on your first box and 20% off any items in the online store at mymonthlycigars.com.
That's offer code PULPIT. Thanks! There we go.
Her voice is so soothing.
But guys, now that you get, as of this episode, you can go over to mymonthlycigars.com as well as FakkingGoodCoffee.com and get your hands on a bag of the Daily Press. I keep wanting to say the Daily Press. You had to take away the. Now
you can say but it's Daily Press.
It's the Daily Press coffee. You can go over there and get the official Cigar Pulpit coffee, Daily Press, named after, kind of both our newspapers.
And a cigar press.
And
a coffee press.
A coffee press, I was saying, But I guess it could also be a cigar press now that you think about it.
Exactly.
It kind of covers all worlds.
Covers all the bases.
So make sure you head on over there and get yourself some of the Daily Press coffee.
Amen.
Goes good with cigars. Goes good for breakfast. Goes good for whenever.
Goes good with caramel ding-dongs.
Sure does.
And chocolate-covered cherries.
I mean...
I actually think it would go good with the chocolate-covered cherries.
I was going to say, it probably would go good, but yeah, so.
I think anything goes good with the Daily Press.
And, if your lounge is interested in carrying the Cigar Pulpit Daily Press coffee.
We can work that out.
We can work that out.
We can make that happen, Kevin.
You guys can make it the official coffee of your lounge as well, Kind of.
Well, now we're talking.
I was going to say, you just got to reach out to Nick Gervais over there at Fahking Good Coffee.
Yep.
We can make some things happen.
That's a good idea.
Right?
I like that.
Let's be real. Lounges, a lot of them offer coffee.
Yep.
So, what better than to offer coffee from a cigar guy that is about our show?
Right.
It just works out so well.
Right.
Exactly.
Saying.
Yep.
So, Nick, as we finish up here, because we're both down to the nub on our cigars.
Yeah, we're getting really, really low on these things. Like, I don't know how many more drags I'm going to be able to take off this, because,
You need a cigar pick?
That would help. I don't know. I don't want one.
No, I was going to say, I've got one here you can use. I don't have, I'm not going to let you share my pipe. We need to get you a pipe. We have got to, and we've been talking about this.
I don't know if I can take any more drags off this thing. I think I'm going to burn my lips if I try.
We have been talking about this
really, really low
for 2 years. We've got to get down and tour the Missouri Meerschaum Pipe Company.
We do.
We need to get down there in the worst way.
We do.
You know who we should take with us?
Who's that?
Jody.
Oh, yeah.
Jody's our resident St. Louis area
Jody
pipe
over
expert.
at the Hill Cigar Company there, yep.
She needs to go down there with us on that tour.
Yeah, that would be good.
We'll have to make that happen.
Why don't you do a final retro hail? Because I just had to tap out because I didn't have enough to hang on to the cigar anymore. That's the thing, man. I only got maybe 40 minutes. At most, 40 minutes of smoking time out of this.
Which is more than I thought we'd get.
True.
Yeah.
True.
For the size of the cigar it was.
But I'll also say I was talking a lot and everything else, so there was a lot of break time for it to sit and kind of chill.
Yeah.
So,
Which is good. That's how you're supposed to smoke a cigar.
I get it. It was probably
not like me where I'm aggressively smoking my cigar. I smoke too fast.
You do smoke too fast.
I do. I admit that.
So what did you get on the little last-minute retro hail on that thing?
It's still got that spice to it. It's not overwhelming. No, I don't think it did.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it just kind of carried along. Well, let's be honest. It didn't have a whole lot of space to pick up in.
Well, no, and that's true. Now granted, I would think that maybe they would have possibly packed it in such a way that, you had some real rapid flavor change.
Well, I hate to say it. I'm smoked down to the point where most people, because I've got it in the pipe, most people aren't going to be able to smoke it this far down.
True.
Because I'm probably past where I could even hold it.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm looking, and all I see is ash above
it's sticking out of the
top of the pipe there. So, yeah, you don't have a whole lot of...
I'll take a picture you can put up on the
You
socials.
don't have a whole lot of room going on there with it. So,
let's get a shot here.
Anyway. Well, very cool. Well, I don't know...
I think that's a show, baby.
I'm going to say, this was a little quick one, guys, but, it's all right. Not the end of the world.
No, not at all. It's a beautiful day here in Southern Illinois, and I hope wherever you are, you're out enjoying the nice fall weather.
It's a quick cigar for it's a quick show for a quick cigar. So,
amen.
There we go. Well, guys, this has been another sermon from the Cigar Pulpit. I'm Nick.
I'm Gator.
Everybody stay safe and stay smoky. ding dong.
I know you're a big fan.
No, you're the one that's all about the caramel ding dongs there, buddy.
These are good, man.
These aren't bad. Yeah, I got the maple. I could see where she got maple.
Holy. Yeah. I wonder if people can find. I wonder if these are like nationwide. People can find them.
Yeah, I would assume so.
I'll tell you what makes it.
Yeah.
Is that caramel cream filling.
Oh, totally. Kind of a, light tan color.
I'm so glad I found these.
It's good.
It's good.
Somebody you should do a snack podcast. Eating different snacks.
Yeah, that can be our spinoff.
There we go. Try different foods.
Those are good. Sweet Jeebus.
Oh, I don't want to know. Don't even tell
God.
me. Don't even tell me.
Oh, God.
Don't even tell me.
2 cakes.
God damn it. Don't.
55% of your daily saturated fat.
God damn it, Jeff.